So, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the FPL Mike channel. And again, it's a late video, so because I'm quite in a hurry this week, got loads of works to do. So it's going to be a quick one, but it's going to be pretty short. I mean, it's going to be pretty short. It's just going to be a quick one to just, again, is like game week 5, how do I do? As you can see, I didn't do well at all, and then how game week 6 looks like for me at the moment. So the Bradley goal, not ideal, but made the right choice eventually, I suppose. 4 point, and then backline is Richards, Tarkovsky, and Pedro Porro. So there's two defensive contribution points there, and then Porro is just super disappointing, purely because he lost the set pieces, take an opportunity to Javi Simons, so that makes him not such a great choice at this price. That because he's basically got no DC points potential, and he's not that of a threat anymore from set pieces. So at 5.6, I just think it's a bit too much. So if you have him and you got some spare transfer, maybe consider downgrade him to the likes of Senesi or even Mickey Van de Ven, And then midfield, but disappointing. Come off the bench, did 29 minutes, but it's just disappointing. Yeah, I think it might be the time for him to go eventually, but I'm still not sure yet. And then Matoma, it just like there's not much to say about the substitute of Ismail Assar. Didn't really expect him to do much against Spurs. It's just like a enabler at that price point, and I think Brighton will have some decent fixtures coming up, so I wouldn't mind keep holding him for longer. And then the surprise package is Bruno Fernandes. I did not expect Chelsea to be that stupid and Robert Sanchez to be that stupid. But anyway, Bruno Fernandes, again, a 10-pointer, a tapping goal. I don't know if it's offside or no, but according to the rules, I think anything over like your hands does not count as an effective body position. So I think that's a good. I think that's a good goal. But anyway, it's 10 points for Bruno. I mean, game week 6 and 7 are two good fixtures. So if you still own him, thinking about keep holding of him and then sell him at game week 8. And then Captain Salah is, I mean, Salah, he gets you another assist, although the production is a bit low compared to his price point at 14.5, but it is what it is. You choose Salah at the start of the season and you stick with Salah, right? Because I do have the consideration of going Haaland at the start of the season, but in the end I go for the Mo Salah, the king of fantasy Premier League. And it is what it is. And I believe, and I trust he's still got the ability to do the work, to put in good numbers in, to get like a double-digit haul, so on and so on. Forward line, I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. 3 absolute stinker. Ollie Watkins, Villa is just incredibly shite. I don't even want to say much about it. He's gonna go for sure. But again, that game week 7 against Burnley, it just there, man. I can't give that up. So I might as well just keep him for that week. Still, and then Pedro is all right. Joe Pedro is all right in a 10-man situation for quite a long time. I do not expect him to do much because I know when Sanchez got sent off, the game for João Pedro is finished already, right? He's not going to get anything from the game at all, but it is what it is. We look forward, and we hope a better performance here against Brighton. Palmer's injured, so maybe JP drop back to the number 10 role, and then you let Mark Yu play number 9. I don't know. We're gonna wait and see how Maresca do. But I do think Chelsea now is in a vulnerable stage. They could lose some points. They could drop some points in the next few game weeks because they got some really really good opponent, and Palmer is definitely one of the most important, if not the most important person in that team. And then Strand Larson came back from injury, did all right. Wolves got decent fixtures. I think we just wait and see how he do. I think in until game week even 10, because I do think Larson at this price point, you don't have much of a better option unless you just drop him to a 4.5. You know, yeah, I'm not too sure what to do with Larson in the future, but in the near future, he's not going anywhere, I think. On the bench, as expected, Verbruggen didn't do well at all. 1 point. He's got to go at some point for me. Yeah, just don't expect too much clean sheets from Brighton, realistically. I mean, even last season, he got only 7 clean sheets. Just ranked up over 100 points. So, yeah. Dewsbury Hall, I mean, against Liverpool, what do you expect, right? I do still think he put up good numbers. He's just a cheap enabler at that price point, and with the fixture coming up next, I wouldn't, I would just leave him there. And then Murillo, as you'd expected, did not play at all. I think his injury is quite significant, so he's gonna go. He's got to go in game week 7 because I've played a chip this week. I'm gonna tell you guys later on. And then Ronaldo, an unfortunate red card makes him suspended until game week. Uh, I think that's 9. Yeah, 6, 7, and 8 is suspended. But I mean, he just 4.0, and I'm not planning playing bench boost anytime soon, so that doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, so I will just keep him there for now. And then yes, I've got the free hit chip. I didn't choose to play wild cards because I still want to leave it to game week 13, and that's when uh, Man City and Liverpool's fixtures turn again. That's where they took a fixture swing. Um, the reason I didn't do it this week is because one, I don't know, I'm not sure about Saka because if you do it now, it's for the Arsenal and Chelsea fixture swing, right? We're both now Palmer out of a groin injury, and then Saka just the fitness we don't know about that yet, and he lost penalty to Gyökeres. So that's what puts me off a little bit about opening wildcard this game week. And of course, you can change from a Salah draft to a Haaland draft, but I just don't think there's a rush in that because I think game week 6 is the best Haaland game for quite a long time. Uh, I think Everton is underrated. I think Brentford is an okay game, and I think all the way until game week 13 there isn't much of a big hole potential. So that's why I went for a free hit instead of going wildcard, just because I don't think he's going to rank up as much points as people think uh, after game week 6. I mean, although it is Haaland though, so that's what probably going to come back and bite me. But yeah, in goal it's Matt Sells against Sunderland home. Uh, do hope Forest got a clean sheet there. I mean, the core concept of this free hit is to target the 3 promoted team, right? So backline consists of Senesi, Van der Ven with a pretty bad Wolves side, and then Tarkovsky for against a pretty bad West Ham side, and the potential of those clean sheets because he's ranked up every single game. He's got DC points, and same thing with Senesi. So I do expect some sort of a you know points, some sort of like a good amount of points from that back line. Midfield is a double up on Man City. Phil Foden and Tijani Reinders in targeting against Burnley, and Semenyo in targeting against Leeds United. I kept Salah because I think there is he can do something against Palace for sure, and then Dewsbury Hall is in for the West Ham fixture. And the front line consists of Chris Wood against Sunderland, and then Haaland as the captain against Burnley. I do have another. What do you say? I do have another. Do have a different kind of free hit to do, which is get Lyle Foster out, and then get Salah out, and then you put I put Bruno in there. Where's Bruno? I put Bruno in there. Put Evan Nilsson there. So I'll play a 3-4-3 in this situation. I'll bench Dewsbury Hall. And then because I'm not sure whether Foden will start, that's the problem. Because I'm taking a gamble on Foden because expecting him in a pretty good form to start against a weak Burnley team. Which I think it's highly likely. The possibility is quite significant. If not, then that's going to be a bit of a problem because I don't really have a good backup there. I mean, I don't even know who to go for at this moment. I don't want to go Saka because Newcastle, I still think it's pretty strong. I think it might be a Liverpool midfielder in this case. It's probably someone like, I don't know, maybe Verse, Or we just put Isak up front, and then we just don't care about that. We just don't care about. We play a 3-4-3 and we don't care about other stuff. That might be a legit choice. I think. I think if we put Isak there, because he's gonna start, and because Ekitike is suspended, and then we put a enabler there at 8 million. Someone like. Cody Gakpo probably. Mohamed Kudus. Yeah, we can put a Spurs midfielder in. I think Kudus is an option there for sure. Yeah, I mean this is probably going to be the lineup another potential lineup to go for. So I'm not decided yet, but I'm leaning towards this one because I think overall it provides better qualities. I mean, really, the point is whether Foden will start, and I believe he'll start. So that's why I probably will take the gamble. And yeah, I think that's it for today, for this game week. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And best of luck to you guys. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I'll see you guys afterwards, I guess. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon.